All right, welcome back. This is round 12 for Germany. I have to do something with this. I can't really do a whole lot, but I got to do something and try to stem this flow. So my only problem is if I calculated it, I'm probably going to lose 30 guys if I attack this, and I may only kill like 20 guys. So I'm just going to do one round and strafe this and see what I get out of it. So let's see what I'm going to do that, I guess. So, and he's bombing the shit out of Germany. So I need to, let's see, I'm not even going to repair it. I'm going to buy 2 bombers and 1 guy. Because I'm going to put them in Italy, and I'll move my France guys in Italy because this thing here is going to come and kill me this next turn. So, what's my income level? It is crap. 23? That's not terrible. It is terrible, but could be worse. Alright, so let's do this. 52 guys in artillery, 15 tanks, 5 fighters, 2 bombers. That is everything I can take. And I'm kind of wondering if we should take these guys and move them forward. But I don't think so, because they're just going to get killed by these guys. So I guess I could move them up here and hope that I get a hit. But I don't think I'm going to do that yet. So that's pretty much all Germany can do. So this is going to be an epic battle here, maybe. So let's see what happens. I know it's implausible, but I'm only planning on strafing. So here we go. Okay, perfect. No planes hit. 17 hits. Wow. All right, we're going to retreat. Back to Germany. So we lost almost a 2-to-1 ratio. That was terrible. That was really bad. Really bad. But they lost the anti-air, which will help me next turn. Alright, we will take... let's just do one of those guys back to Germany, and we'll take these 8 guys and move them to Italy. No, let's not do that. If I leave the 2 guys there, then UK is not going to be able to take it with just these guys. I don't want UK just to take it. Actually, I don't think it matters. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to retreat them back there. Actually, let's do this. Let's retreat. Let's take 4 of those guys. And we'll take the other 4 to Germany. And in fact, we will take 1 more back there. All right. All right, so 2 bombers and 5 guys. That was kind of a shitty turn. That was a really shitty turn. But I'm kind of running out of options here. I guess it's possible he could probably take this by USA's turn. Because I'm guessing he'll just 1-2 it, hammer with everything England's got. Even if he loses it all, USA has way too many troops, so they're going to take it. But we have to do something. Because all he's going to do is just keep continually stack troops. These guys are coming from Canada just to stack. So we had to try to do some sort of push. Unfortunately, we don't have enough material to really make headway. So that's round 12 for Germany. Manix is up next for UK, and then I'll see you guys back for Japan in round 12.
Right, UK 12. So, just looking at the board initially, I've realised there's a problem we've got. I didn't calculate holding India against the stack, Japanese stack, before I moved the Russians in. So basically, I can't hold India. We get the very best we can get is about 30% to hold, which is not obviously good enough to be worth trying at least. So yeah, we've lost India. Unfortunately, that was a sloppy play from me. I'm not sure if we could have got back in time. I don't think actually we could have got back. We could have maybe built more fighters, but I don't think it would have been a fighter defense. I think to actually hold it, we would have flown back in. But I don't think we could have done it actually. It was just too many here. So just the mistake was committing the Russian troops, assuming that we would be okay, which is clearly not. Just want to double check that. It seems 23. Yeah, definitely no go there, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna have to just pull out. But unfortunately we'll lose the most valuable Russian units here, which are the 2 fighters and the 3 tanks. But I think it's the lesser of 2 evils. If I want to try and hold this with everything the UK's got, it'd just be a complete massacre, which could possibly throw the game back into the realms of actually losing again, or at least give me a chance to, or give Cobra a chance to get back into it. So yeah, we'll pull back out there and just make a new defense of Persia, probably try and stack Persia with some Russian troops. Because if he wants to go this way, he's gonna have to commit to taking it. So I can obviously counterattack fairly aggressively with a fairly big stack of the UK. So I think he has to go all in here, which does mean there's very minimal. Well, there is some pressure. There's 8 up here, 8 here. There is some pressure coming this way, but I think I should be able to stack this. But yeah, I think this is the time where I've got to be a little bit cautious because we've got a good lead at this point. The Americans are just getting back into the game, so I think we need to be very careful how we play this and not get too sloppy, because this game is definitely not over yet. So yeah, I think we need to just try and play sharp as we can, and yeah, just close this game out probably more efficiently than we've been playing. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go for 3 and 3, 2 more fighters. I want to get a nice load of fighters on the board. I think I'll probably move most stuff. What's the odds here as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof. It's the kind of battle. There's no carrier here. I'm just terrified of leaving myself weak in Season 5, assuming I'm going to be... Because the problem with this game is there's a long gap between when I'm making my moves, because we're obviously in different time zones. Cobra is busy, so the gaps between the rounds is quite long. If I was playing this back to back to back, you'd obviously be thinking about this kind of stuff and it'd be in your mind still, but jumping back into a game when I've got like 8 of the games on the go, I'm not necessarily going to remember this, which is why it's making me nervous, because I'm thinking of pulling the 2 fighters out for the UK, giving them as much counter-attack ability on India as possible. But in doing that, I'd need to reinforce with a carrier from the US with these 2 fighters to obviously make up for that difference. And if I forget, it's going to be disaster. So I think it's the right play. Just if I can make a note, because this doesn't really help. I don't know. I'm not in the habit of looking too much at the map modes, which is my own fault. But anyway, let's crack on. So just fingers crossed we remember. That's the main thing. Grab this to be annoying. Could actually try and grab this, I guess. So why not? such a shame about these guys. Let's grab this, grab this. They're on the fleet, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. And here as well. That's it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, he actually did try to take. He attacked Baltic states, which was huge for me. So I think we did have good odds, I believe. I'm not sure what he calculated, but I'm thinking, as far as I remember, we had good odds to hold this. So good result for us here. He lost 31 attackers, infantry, whereas we lost 16. So nice sort of double profit there really for us, which is really nice. So this is now, I think, very comfortable. So it gives us the time we needed basically to get, you know, the Americans in the game. And I think probably I will count this because of this Indian mistake, but I think it probably means we can pull some of the Russians back because we're going to need all the Russian troops we can get, I think, holding back Russia. So if we can make a substitution here of the Russian troops for US troops, that would be nice. Have two different unified forces on either front. It's better than having, you know, split forces that are weaker. It's you want to be packed up together if you can with one nation. But anyway, that looks good. Sub's got no job. Yeah, nothing much to really do, I think, apart from that. That's just unlucky. Bad rolls in defence, but that's fine. Right, let's get everyone in. Nice little stack here though now, of all nations. Right, everything that can goes here. Let's pull everything back. Sadly. Caucasus is a better option, just it gives a bit more flexibility. Okay. I'm going to call it now. I'm going to forget this. I'm going to forget. I can just feel it. I can just feel I'm going to forget that. Well, goodbye India. It's been good. 366, 274. Damn. Yeah, that's going to hurt, but I think at least we did make sure we count that. And we saw ahead of time it was going to be a problem. I don't think we're going to be able to get back in as well. I think even with... it would have been nice if these guys were here. Again, I think we could have defended actually. I think we held them back. I think it was either Xinjiang or Kazakh for one more round than we needed to. So I was thinking about obviously still pressuring or having a presence in Asia, but actually thinking about I should have camped this long ago just to work out what potentially he could bring to India. So it is my own fault. Yeah, if these guys were now sitting in Persia with obviously these guys safe, then I think India would have been a no-go, because I think the 1-2 punch from first Russia and then the UK would have meant we could have killed this entire stack if he actually committed to it. So yeah, sloppy play there for me, unfortunately. That's a bit annoying, but we can, I think, for quite a while just hold this back, because as it stands now we're still way ahead economically, so we can, the lead will continue to grow. Japan's down to, as it is now, 34, but they will start expanding pretty quickly. They can grab, I think, yeah, they can grab 3, 6, 7 at least this round, 8 this round, so they'll be up to 42, which is not far away from the US, and it will continue to get worse as they, you know, get more aggressive around here. So yeah, but still, I'm not too worried. It's just going to play it careful, I think. Just be cautious. At least we've got Alaska back for now, which is a good thing. Anyway, that's my UK 12. I'll pass it back to Cobra.
All right, welcome back. This is round 12 for Japan. So the status of the board. So he did some calculations here and moved out of India, which is leaving it open for me to take it. So one of the things that I've not been so good at is to anticipate counterattacks. So I did some math, and I'm taking this 100%. If I move everything from Burma into India, of course, this is overwhelming. I'm going to take it 100%. Now, depending on what kind of troops I lose here, when he counterattacks with everything he has from England, it ranges anywhere from me being a 90-something% chance to defend all the way down to a 50-50 battle, or 60-40 on the attack side, depending how badly this battle goes. But the way the game is going, I think it needs to be done. So I'm going to take India this turn. I'm going to reinforce Burma, stack more in Burma, because if he moves these Russian troops down here, that'll be 1-2 turns to take India back. I'm going to want to have 2 turns worth of stacking, or if he doesn't move those, because we're going to also continue moving this way, see if we can't get him to split his forces up or move them somewhere else. And I have to kill this, and I have to kill this, just to keep them away from taking this victory city here. In any case, he could just move this way and just do it in a couple of turns, and he may decide to do that, but we're just going to keep firing troops over here in the hopes of turning the tide. This looks really grim for Germany. Really freaking grim. And then Paris is about to have a shitload of USA forces stuck here, which is going to make it uncapturable. So that is no bueno. But we're going to do it the best we can. So we're going to just buy 13 guys again. All right. So for the combat move, we're taking all of these. Moving forward, we're going to take all 8 of these. We are going to take 21, 7, 13, and 2, and go over there. We're going to take 2 of those and 4 planes. Right? Let's see. I think that's everything we're going to do for the combat move this turn. And again, we'll take a look at the calculations once this battle is over and see how exactly we did as far as if we can hold it. And also, I've got to remember if I calculated right, because sometimes I miss bombers on the board, and sometimes I miscalculate the reach. But at this point, that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do those battles. Right? I think that's everything we need to do as far as the battles. Yep. All right. So let's do the battles. All right. So for the non-com, these 2 planes are going to go there. These 2 planes are going to go there. Carrier. Carriers. Destroyer. Battleships. Cruiser. Destroyer. Now, God help me if I miscalculated this, but I tried to count as many planes, even bombers. There's no way that they can hit C-Zone 62. They can't land anywhere. They could hit C-Zone 61 with the bombers, and they can't hit C-Zone 36 with the fighters. With these fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can't land. Unless I miscounted, which is a possibility. But I'm going to have enough naval stuff here to prevent a counterattack from the air on that. Most likely they'll use them to counterattack against India. But we'll see if he's even going to do that. He may not. So, we're going to take these 8 guys. We're going to move 4 of them down there and drop them in Burma. Alrighty. We are going to take these transports and put them in C-Zone 62. And this destroyer in C-Zone 62. Alright. Yeah, we got to worry about these subs, but I guess they could sneak over here. Maybe. But I'm not going to worry about them right now. It's probably going to be the death of me later, but I'm not going to worry about them right now because they're not in range of any of our transports yet. They can attack this, but I'll have a lot of defense there. So, all right, I'm going to have 2 transports there. I'm going to have 4 transports there. All right. So I think that's it. All right. 2 guys there. 3 guys there. 8 guys in mainland Japan. Right? All right. All right, so like I said, we did the calculations here, and if I calculated correctly, we have a 93% chance of holding that territory. 94, 93, let's see. It ranges anywhere between a 93% and a 94% chance to hold Italy for 1 turn. If he moves these guys down here to take to take India, which he might do, we're going to move these forward, and we'll marry them up. And so we might give them a reason to split these guys up or think again. Plus, we're going to drop another 8 troops in Burma next turn after we move those 8 in there. And we're going to build 3 more in there, most likely. We'll start building 3 in India instead of 3 in Manchuria. Or we may skip 3 out of mainland and just do 3, 5, 8, and 5 maybe. I don't know. We'll have to look at what we got. So that's where we're at right now. That's the end of Japan's round 12. Manix is up next for USA round 12. And then I will see you back and he'll also have Russia round 13. I'll see you back for whatever's left of Germany after this round to see if I have a round 13.
Okay, back for US 12. So Cobra's taken India, which I think was the right choice. Killed off my poor Russian fighters. I might rebuild them actually, because they are very necessary for efficient trading. I've been looking at the board for a while now. I'm just thinking what to do. I need to kill Germany quick because Japan's about to start steamrolling everything. We've also given them a forward deployment zone too, so I think Africa's next on the agenda. Probably this as well, I would imagine. So I'm going to try and negate some of that by sending this fleet forward, trying to grab a few bits of territory just to harass the fleet here. I probably should contest Africa here by dropping some troops off preemptively now, knowing that he's going to, in all likelihood start dropping off in Egypt and, Madagascar, South Africa. I'm going to not do that though, because I want to kill Germany. I think I need every single American troop bordering Berlin quickly. So that'll be the game plan. I'm just going to go straight for Berlin. So it's going to be there's actually a danger of still losing this game. There is a danger of that. I think we obviously are looking very good in Berlin, but it's got a huge defense, like with the 5 fighters and the 15 tanks is going to be a nightmare to get through. But which is why I think we need a lot of just ground troops there ready. We had to build a decent air force just to deal with this kind of stuff. So we have to swing all of this over now and just try and finish off Germany. Now I'm thinking as well, because I want to go for just try and kill Berlin here. I'm going to pull back everything for the UK because they've got a big air force I want to use, plus a lot of troops left as well. So this is probably going to mean we lose Moscow, but obviously in the grand scheme of things that's fine. In my experience, it's so hard for Japan to win in the end game if the UK and the US control Europe. I just don't. It's so hard to win, and so I'm confident there that we could win that end game. Because if he pushes all forward here, he will get Moscow. But I'll pull back, so it's one round, 2 round, 3 rounds, in 4 rounds. So 13, 14, 15. So by round 16, we should be in a position to capture Berlin. But obviously in doing that, round 13, 14, 15, 16, I think they'd be, by that kind of time, 15, 16, Japan will be all over this. You know, they'd have control of everything, and probably a lot in Africa. So Japan's going to become a monster in this game. I think that's quite likely. But yeah. We built too much fleet with the US. And I'm having to build some now as well, because I need to defend Zone 5 from these 9 now aircraft. They built 2 more bombers, Germans. So this endgame's going to get pretty scary. Actually, it will. I'm confident we can kill Berlin, but Japan's already got such a huge attack power lead. See if we can do this. Anyway, we're going to stick to our game plan. We're going to go straight for Berlin now. So combat moves. I kind of want to, and also don't want to bomb Berlin. I think I will for now, but losing those 2 bombs is going to hurt, obviously, because it's units we could use in the final fight. Nothing to re-attack with the fleet just yet. Okay, let's do that. So here, because we didn't notice the 2 bombers until it was, you know, past the UK's turn, we're going to have to land a lot of planes here, which is fine. It also means we've got enough. We've got enough fleet. We've got enough fleet. Let's grab everything we can. Cancel some of these transports. Okay, cool. Now this aircraft. Let's regroup the fleet, I think. Just debating what to do with this plane, because I think we could put it with the fleet down here, but if he does come for me with this main fleet, even win that plane, it's not going to be enough. So screw it. We'll bring it down. Let's move everything there. Okay. So 252, 283. That's not insurmountable for the Axis. I think it's going to be a case of just all infantry now for Oh, do we rebuild them? I don't want to, but I will. I just think for trading it's going to be necessary. Let's rebuild them. Let's grab Bulgaria, and that'll be it, I think. Yeah. I've not counted Baltic states, but I'm assuming it's completely fine. So we'll move in what we can here as well. Give us some options for trading. The majority will be in fallback mode. We can probably put some stuff there. This would be fallback. So we could potentially counter-attack. We can't hit this off. This is way too big. Although it's sorry, I'm being really indecisive this round. I apologise. It possibly is actually. We could actually counter-attack this. It's got maybe. It's a scary counter-attack. It's going to be depends what he does with these transports. If he moves in just the India forces with 37, there's an option for a 1-2 punch with Russia and UK. But that's scary because it's mainly infantry for Russia, so we're gonna lose a lot in that counter-attack. What he might do is just chip some stuff in extra as well, so move everything forward plus, you know, those 8 as well, and that'll make it, I think, probably airtight. Yeah, Japan's going to be in the Caucasus very quickly, yeah. Very quickly. We could have blocked them here. But that means a lot of UK forces are not heading towards Berlin. This is where I want them. So I think we're just going to have to turtle with... It's funny actually, what might happen is they might chase me all the way to Berlin with their forces. So they'll, you know, we'll move here, they'll move here, we'll move there, they'll move here. I think Moscow will be a distraction though, because I plan to defend it, so... but he may just follow me the whole way. So should we fail to take Berlin, he can just step in with a lot of forces, Japanese forces, and that'll be the end of the game for me. But I think I'm very confident that Berlin will fall in this game. Just whether we can hold Moscow or not. It's going to be a sizable force in Moscow though by the time. So what I'm going to probably do is pull out all these Russian troops in the Baltic states, move them back to Karelia. I'd like it to be this round, to be honest, but I can't. I need to wait for at least, you know, maybe one more. It might be possible. I'm not sure. Leave them there for this round, then we'll move them out. So it's 1, 2, 3 rounds to get back to Moscow. Hopefully that's enough. If we can maybe make him think I'm going to try and dead zone this, that might be a good thing. I don't think I plan to attack this unless it looks good, but fingers crossed we can maybe make him think we're going to try and hold this. In which case I want everything there, I think. Try and sell it. Okay, 359, 283. So yeah, I'm hoping that looks, when we finish moving, there'll be 1 infantry, UK infantry here to avoid a blitz. And the rest will be in there. So it's a fairly sizable, you know, double force we've got here. So that might make him second guess moving forward. So if we can delay this army moving forward, that's a good thing. We will start to lose Africa, obviously, but I can't really avoid that, unfortunately. So, 9 planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be an interesting attack if he goes for that. I'm curious to see if he does or not. Anyway, this has been a long round again for me. Lots of thinking to do, but yeah, I think I like the move we're going for, just all out for Berlin. And just fingers crossed. I guess on the plus side, even if they go for Moscow, it's going to kill a lot of Japanese troops going for it. So in doing that, they're going to obviously wear themselves out against Russia, which will allow for whatever's left over in Europe, allied-wise, we can build back up numbers and get straight onto Moscow. So no, still looking good. Back to Cobra.